All right, now for the final step. This is where you're really going to notice how nice this paving stone is going to look. We filled it in the joints with the polymeric sand. I've swept it in really well. We've plate tamped it to ensure that the poly sand goes right to the bottom of the joints. And now is the final step where we need to activate the polymeric sand by adding some water. So I'm just going to do a shower setting, wet it down, and we're going to do that 3 different times. That way you just ensure that it's going to get, the moisture is going to get right to the bottom of the joint and activate the entire 2 3/8 thickness of the brick. And then that way it'll be a sure thing, it'll stay in there and won't flake out. So, but one word of warning, poly sand, you got to be careful with. We swept it off pretty good here. It is, this one with such a big joint, it is tough to sweep nice and clean or to blow it out or blow it off because the joints are so big. So we don't want to empty out our joints. So I've swept it off the best I could while still maintaining the filled joint. So, but you always got to be careful with poly sand that we don't do it on wet bricks, and that the bricks are pretty clean before you start putting the water on. So let's see what happens.